Last time on Roll for Distraction.
Cirilla, Crassus, and Clark Germanicus reunited with Zidrus and Umok inside their magnificent mansion and caught each other up on the events that they had missed in their time apart. The following morning, they discovered that they had each been bequeathed unique and expensive magical rings. Upon conferring with Thoradin, they would learn that they came via the post from an anonymous sender. While the rings don't appear to be cursed, the party can't help but be suspicious of their mysterious benefactor. Sometime later in the day, after taking care of errands, the party caught sight of 4 massive sky ships approaching Candlekeep from over the sea. Via a sky dinghy, the admiral of this fleet landed at the gates and demanded to speak with the Keeper of Tomes, Candlekeep's headmaster of sorts. These ships belonged to the Order of the Gauntlet, and the admiral insisted that his business was of the utmost urgency. Zidrus turned himself invisible in order to follow the admiral and used message to inform Candlekeep guards of his intent. They cooperated and quietly escorted Zidrus into the Keeper's office, along with the admiral, to eavesdrop on this strange meeting.
Okay, we're back. We're here. It is episode 19.
Wow.
Everybody say hi.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Howdy there, everybody.
If you're new here, or even if you're old here, make sure you remember to like, subscribe, all that stuff. We really appreciate it. Tell your friends. Helps us out. And yeah, let's get into it. John, where did we leave off?
We left off with you crouching in a room as 2 people with much more power than you were about to have an argument.
Correct.
Was I here for this?
Yes.
Well, you were all here. I'm the only one in this particular room because I was invisible.
Yes.
You, Zidrus, do know the name of the head reader, the Keeper of Tomes. Head reader's a different guy. First reader.
Okay.
It's too many fucking titles. First reader, Keeper of Tomes. The Keeper of Tomes' name is Janasi. They're a devoted follower of Denir, which is why they're wearing a mix of arcane and religious iconography.
Yeah, god of reading, right?
I believe so. Reading, knowledge, something in that.
Reading, writing, books,
yes,
etc.
Makes sense. Well, Admiral, what brings you to my school? You know damn well why I'm here.
Oh no, he's Scottish.
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing in my school? It's the other guy, but...
You had the Eye of Vecna within your walls, and you didn't tell us.
Stop tapping the table.
That's canon. He's doing that.
I know. It's audio. Carry on.
It's immersion.
Here, hold on. You had the Eye of Vecna within your walls and didn't tell us.
For audience reference, John now has his hands behind his head, since that's the only way he can keep himself from smacking his
You're
table.
full Nelsing yourself.
Listen.
It's all right.
I move my hands.
Listen, I get it. I get it. We're Italian. It's fine. We talk with our hands. Carry on.
Part of who I am.
I'm an Italian man pretending to be a Scottish man from a place where there's no such thing as Scotland.
Or Italy. Moving on.
Hey, yo, where are you, Vecna?
You don't need to be informed about every artifact that passes through our walls. I damn well do think it was my fucking concern. Do you know how dangerous that is? Do you know who's trying to get it now? What happened? Oh, fuck.
What?
Uh-oh. What happened?
Did
no.
anyone
What?
freeze? Everyone stopped moving and no sounds were made. I was like, wait, did my computer freeze?
Your
No, I was
performance
saying-
is just so enthralling.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
like, wait,
saying, uh-oh.
this is good,
because
Yes, Admiral, I'm aware of the situation. I am very well up to date. I'm also up to date on how you have forces deployed in Avernus.
Oh.
And you see the Admiral cock their head, lean forward a bit, and that, Keeper, is none of your concern.
Oh, shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Drama.
And this is why I
Well,
don't like
if we're
these
both
people.
if we're both keeping secrets, then we're both keeping secrets. I think it's even.
Secrets
What an
are no
argument.
fun. Secrets
And
hurt
the
someone.
Admiral goes and sits in a chair across from the desk. We need to open up communication on certain things. We need to communicate better. We both have the same goal: keep the plane safe. But we're going about it in very different ways. You understand? I do. I do understand. I'm going about it and trying to train competent individuals to deal with things as they come up, and you're building a massive army and supplanting settlements and existing groups wherever you can. That's the difference. I'm not trying to build some bureaucracy around it. The crises are getting worse, and you can see that. We can't handle it the old way. Little adventuring groups running around ain't the solution anymore. We need organization. We can't have a bunch of independents dealing with every problem, because half of them fail anyway. Next time an artifact like that passes through, at least let us know. You don't have to give it to us, just tell us. Something.
And then we'll come take it.
The Keeper of Tomes leans onto his desk, both hands down, looks sternly at the Admiral. I'll take that into consideration the next time something happens. But we are going to have to start working together, at least nominally. And they let out a deep sigh, and they go to the back of their office, pick up a wooden box, take it to their desk, put it down, and out of it pull 2 ornately carved stones. Take this.
Sending stones, I'm guessing.
Yes. If something happens that you think we should know, tell us. And if we think something happens that we would like you informed on, I'll tell you. This is off the books. Don't tell anyone you have that, and I'm not going to tell anyone that I have this. Difference is, I don't have superiors. I'm the top one here, so I don't really have anyone to answer to. You might. And he hands the stone to the Admiral. They take it. Thank you, Keeper. Hopefully we'll have a better working relationship in the future as this goes. I hope so too. I also hope that you're wrong and things don't get worse. But I'm ever so afraid that you're right. And I think we're both going to need a lot of luck. So now the business is done. You want a drink? I could do a quick one. Yeah. Whiskey? Yeah,
I'm just gonna have to sit here for like 3 hours while these guys get drunk.
And you
Yes.
are sitting in the room. They're there for about another 10 minutes, just kind of talking about personal things.
How long does your invisibility last?
I think it lasts an hour.
It's only been about 2 minutes.
Yeah,
And they're
well,
there-
since I activated, it's probably been like 15,
Okay,
but yeah.
they're there for another 10-ish minutes as they each finish a glass of whiskey. For appearances, I'm going to scream on the way out. As expected. I figured. Tell me next time something fucking happens here! As he slams both doors open and storms out of the room. A moment passes, you hear the footsteps on the outside. What do?
Would the keeper have been? I assume he would have been in the loop on me being in here. And I also assume there's no, escape route. I'd have to open the door, right? I could go out a window, but I'd have to open the window, so...
Window?
The window, you said.
Whoa, window you say? Is this where I come in?
No.
No.
Alex, you are going to Zid, you're going to have 1 round to make a decision. What do you want to do? Wrong answers only.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my list of things. Yeah, so knowing that I'm, in a corner here, and obviously, if he doesn't already know that I'm here, he will soon. I will, while invisible, I'll cast a message at him and just be like, did they tell you I was in here, or...
And your response back is, dispel magic on you. And he says
Okay.
out loud, yes, they told me you were in here.
I give a polite bow and I say, well, sir, it's a pleasure to finally meet you. Wish the circumstances were better.
I've been where you are.
Literally invisible in this corner, or...
Not this room, but you're lucky those guards didn't have the enhanced vision package on their armor, where they'd have spotted you.
Suppose I am.
So why'd you follow them in here?
I say, well, my companions and I became aware that the Order was operating in Avernus, so weren't really confident that they were as good as they like to put on. We figured that this show of force may have been connected to the Eye, having come through these walls, so we figured if there was a discussion happening around it that we should be privy to it. Admittedly, a bit of a rash, last-minute decision, but...
Bold, foolish, but probably the right decision. based on what you've been dealing with.
I wouldn't have fought the guards on it. If they had told me to stay back, I would have stayed back. But since they allowed me in, I figured, why not take the opportunity?
I was curious as to why they allowed you in, but I'll talk to them about that later.
And plot armor.
I asked nicely.
I don't think the Gauntlet has bad intentions. I just think that they're a bit heavy-handed.
Well, you know what they say about roads to hell.
Yeah, but many a wizard has made that mistake too.
I assume Thoradin has been keeping you up to date on our...
Every detail, as has Celise.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, do you have anything else you wanted to discuss while you have me here, or should I see myself out?
Keep up the work you've been doing, and be as honest with Thoradin as you can let things happen. He will report directly to me.
Of course, as we have been.
Good.
I know my people and yours have not always seen eye to eye on every issue, but I give you my full word that my directives here on the material plane are to be an ally to your city.
Which is suspicious, but appreciated for now.
I understand, yes. Even I do not know if there is more to my queen's plans, but it's not my place to ask.
McQueen?
Certainly, she sees no benefit from the Eye of Vecna falling into the wrong hands either, so...
I don't think anyone sees benefit from the Eye of Vecna falling into the wrong hands. But it has already fallen into the wrong hands, so we're a little past that. Not your fault. You made the best decision you could at the time.
My favorite thing is Alex and John being very serious about this actual dialogue, and Gerard and Colin in the
I'm
background
gonna leave in a lot of the goof.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. It's fun. It's good to have that in the
Do
background.
you know the way?
The audience has heard most of the goof, otherwise this would be so boring.
Yeah, this would be a really boring conversation if it wasn't for the funny bits.
McQueen?
Anyway, yeah, do I have to invisible myself out, or am I just allowed to go?
You can go.
If anyone asks, you got called to the principal's office.
Don't leave the building until one of the guards lets you. We want their shit to be
Yeah,
on.
I'll wait.
Don't let the door hit you where the
Is there
good
a-
Lord split you.
Okay. Which good? There's so many good lords.
Up to you.
Praise the sun.
Is there like a meanwhile outside that happens?
Okay, and we will go to the meanwhile outside. As all that's happening, the rest of you saw Zid go into the building, and there's now several extra Gauntlet, like heavy infantry people at the gate.
I feel very uncomfortable at this moment.
I go, hello, good morning.
Hi, guys!
Praise the sun.
They do not see you, because they're not like looking at you in particular. They're kind of just scanning the courtyard because they're professional soldiers and they think everything's a trap.
Crassus is trying to look inconspicuous, so he's overstanding by one of like the various like food shops that's just out here, and he's eating some fried cheese.
Fried cheese? You mean a
Colin
mozzarella
is just
stick?
saying this because he's eating mozzarella sticks out of character.
Like, wait a minute.
I was like, that's really specific, as I see him eating a mozzarella stick.
I was like, wait a minute, that's just a mozzarella stick.
Yep.
Okay.
His dog seems to be interested in the mozzarella stick.
I'm interested in
Have a
mozzarella stick.
mozzarella stick. They smell good.
Dad, I want a mozzarella stick.
When I was younger, I didn't know how to eat mozzarella sticks, so
Dad.
I would just choke on them instead.
Oh, you did that too? I feel so much
I
better
think
knowing
that's
that I wasn't
think
the
that
only
that's
one.
just a thing that like kids do is they don't have enough throat to swallow
No, but I
the
was in like
cheese.
middle school, like early
Okay,
high
that's
school. when
too
I couldn't
old.
eat- I was,
Yeah, that's too old to not know how to
To
eat
not know how
mozzarella.
to
I
chew
was like-
your food? You just
well,
was
chew
that
like,
was
chew
because I hadn't really ever eaten mozzarella sticks before that.
Like how you're also
So-
doing the
so wait,
Italian
hold on.
Yeah, a
pronunciation.
little
Hold
bit
on,
of mozzarella.
I mean,
Before we get back to D&D, I want to unpack this a little bit, Brian.
well, half
So
of it would
we're-
still be in my mouth, and the other half would be like,
Half?
in my stomach.
You didn't eat the fucking half.
Yeah, he's
You take a
basically like
bite.
fishing.
You eat those in quarters.
So wait,
You a clown?
Brian.
I would think I
Right.
tried to eat the whole thing at once
What the
because
fuck?
I used to just shove food in my mouth. So, well, I mean, I kind of still do that, but
So
The issue I had was that the cheese was so stretchy it wouldn't cut when I was chewing it.
Exactly.
So I would just swallow. I would
Yes.
swallow, and it would still be connected to the other half of the mozzarella stick, and I would choke.
See? Gerard gets
Like a
me.
fool.
Gerard gets it.
Guys, I think we should just go home for a little bit.
And have some mozzarella sticks.
Yeah. Crassus, you want to order us some to go?
Let's get 10
Because
more orders.
mozzarella sticks are canon.
Yes, they are.
No, it's
Now they
fried
are.
cheese.
Apparently, there's a fucking stand in Candlekeep's courtyard that sells Italian food.
Yep.
No, only mozzarella
only
sticks.
No, they're
mozzarella
like-
sticks.
No, they're
No,
like the,
fried
You got
cheese
mozzarella sticks,
sticks.
Zeppelis, and fried Oreos. I don't know what the
And
fucking
corn.
Oreo is, but they sell
Oh.
fried ones.
I love
corn.
fried Oreos. Oh, so good.
They're
That
like
explains
they're like
a
the
lot.
stands down the shore where that say the original home of cheese balls, but there's like 7 of them.
Hey, people of the internet, in case you haven't figured it out, this podcast is called Roll for Distraction because we're a bunch of idiots.
All right, let's roll for distraction. Oh, natural 20. All right, we're good.
Okay. Does that mean that we have
9.
worse distractions or are on task? I'm unsure.
I think natural 20 is on task.
Okay, so back to the
Oh,
task at hand.
Natural 1.
Ah, fuck.
Wait.
We're getting our 10 orders of fried cheese and we're heading back to the mansion, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Can Crassus make a stealth check using charisma
Stealth check using charisma.
for trying to like just blend in and not look suspicious?
22.
Or fine.
You notice one of the gauntlet guards, who appears to be wearing a different kind of helmet, look directly at you,
Oh shit.
get the attention of one of the others, and alert one of the Candlekeep guards that they're going into the courtyard.
They want mozzarella sticks, don't they?
You see them walking.
Throw the mozzarella sticks at them
You
while they're
see
still
them
hot. They'll
walking
take
up
fire
towards
damage.
you. And they walk up to you, Crassus. You. What's your business here?
I'm getting fried cheese. Are you waiting in line? Line
Are you
starts back
associated with any extraplanar organizations?
there. I mean, I go to this school.
School's not an extraplanar organization.
Yeah,
Please
it
answer
kinda
the
is.
question honestly.
Does Clark Domanicus see this happening?
Yeah, all of you see it.
I go up, I yell from a distance, Crassus, where's the fried cheese?
Please make a charisma saving throw, Crassus.
Charisma saving throw? You bet. Even with a 6, it's a 15.
Okay. The one with the special helmet, you kind of just hear grunt. Are you sure you're not associated with anything else outside of this?
Nope.
And they lean in a little bit.
Do I smell? Oh, I guess they just get back from the field.
I'd say he's playing dumb, but he's not playing.
I'm gonna need you to come with us for a moment.
Do you even have a jurisdiction here?
I'm gonna need you to come with us for a moment.
Help, help, I'm being repressed.
I don't think I will.
I don't think you have a choice. Do you want to make a scene, or do you want to just go with them?
Do I want to? I mean, personally, I would love
There's
to make
literally a
scene.
whole army here, so
You saw a
if
fucking
you're gonna make a
battle
scene, make it
group
a
pull
small
up.
one. Yeah.
10, 9, 8,
Just cast darkness and run.
7, 6,
I-
5,
that is the potential
4,
option.
3, 2,
2.
1.
Smoke bomb! Darkness!
Please make a dexterity saving throw.
16.
The one of them you manage to slip, but the other does manage to grab you.
Okay.
Enough. They don't have weapons drawn, and it is just one that grabbed you. But you're got. The other one is like not quite able to see you. So he with his other hand grabs the other guy. Let's go. And walks you out of the sphere of darkness. And you then hear them call for guards, requesting Candlekeep guards to come over to you as well. We need help restraining this one for questioning.
Excuse me, guards? Why are these men able to,
That's a good
arrest
question.
me?
That's a good question.
Inside Candlekeep?
What are you doing? And the one, like 4 of the Candlekeep guards come over ready to defend you. It's like,
Ayo.
hold. They put out their hand. Let's discuss all of this privately, not out in the courtyard here. And
I
the
was just
Candlekeep
trying to
guards
buy
are like,
cheese.
No, we're going to discuss this out here. We can discuss it privately somewhere in here. We're not asking to leave. But we are going to discuss this behind a closed door for everyone's protection. They're like, fine. And they go to the guardhouse with you.
I'll drop my darkness, by the way.
Yeah, okay. You're not bound, but they are there's another guard brought in for the gauntlet, and there's now 8 members of Candlekeep there of varying ranks. What happened? Why are you doing this? That is a changeling.
Ooh.
Why is there a changeling?
None of us
here?
are there, so we still don't
Plot
know.
twist.
It's not a plot twist for us. I mean, the audience knows this. It's on the screen. But
Yeah.
So wait, did they just say this out loud in front of everyone?
No.
Or?
In the closed
No,
off room. You're in the guardhouse.
they're in a room with Crassus.
But
That's it.
We're not there, right?
Yes, Colin.
You're not there.
Do I recognize any of the high-ranking guards as the guards who I know for a fact actually know who I am? Or what I am? Because I know when the first day we came in here, there were guards with True Sight who I acknowledged the fact
Yes.
that they knew who I was.
And they were getting to
and
that.
they did nothing about it.
They're like, yes, we're aware. He told us when he came in. Adhere to our protocols. They can be here. They don't want anyone else to know, but they can be here because we know.
So, hold on. These men tried to abscond with me purely because I'm a changeling.
word.
Whoa.
Generally,
Abscond? Did
That's-
you hurt yourself with that word?
one of the Candlekeep guards does look at you. Generally, yeah, that's how you deal with that.
You people
Ask
in
to
this
speak to a
world are
lawyer.
pretty fucked up.
Bad things
I'm just
happen
trying-
all the time.
I'm just trying to mind my own business. Buy some fried cheese. Now it's probably cold. Can I go?
Ask to
Priorities.
speak to a manager.
This is the manager. You are dealing with a manager.
I
Tell them you
am
want a
the
lawyer.
manager.
The managers are in a meeting with each other right now.
You want to speak with your
No,
lawyer?
those
you
are the
plead fifth.
CEOs. The CEOs are in a meeting with each other.
I guess, yeah. The regional managers are here.
Assistant to the assistant regional
And
manager?
the Candlekeep guards get you up and just essentially like, you can go.
Shove you out the
Look.
door.
And then you hear scolding of the gauntlet guards, the gauntlet like security, like, look, you can't just do that. You can't just grab people. Ask us. Talk to us. See if we know first. And that's all you hear as 2 of them take you back out of the courtyard.
A literal case of good cop, bad cop happening in there.
As I'm walking out of the room, I'll be like, I'll point to the Candlekeep guards. Hey, you guys want cheese? He grabs them. Not for you 3.
Only good cops get cheese.
Put that on a shirt.
For a shirt in our
Only good cops
non-existent
get
merch
cheese.
Doesn't make any fucking
store.
sense. Totally unhinged.
I feel like I could see that on like a political bumper sticker, you know?
Yeah, there you go.
For a
I'd wear
shirt in our non-existent
Merch shop.
merch,
Our merch
store.
store.
Only good cops
Only
get
good
cheese.
cops get cheese.
We need to make a list.
What does it mean? Don't worry about it.
As you are coming out, you see the Admiral guy, big chief boy, and his 2 retainer people walk out of Candlekeep, gather everyone up, and then leave.
Sid just comes back and the entire party's just sitting on a stoop eating mozzarella sticks.
You each have 2.5 orders of mozzarella sticks.
No. Before I go uninvisible, you see one of the mozzarella sticks float up out of the tray and disappear in 3 distinct bites as it enters my mouth while I'm still invisible. And then I reappear.
All right,
Anyway,
party's back
I'll
together.
reappear in some manner.
Oh, hi, Zid. How'd
and
it
I'll
go?
say,
In some marinara
you know,
manner sauce. Sorry.
No,
Continue.
I reappear, I'm just covered in
you get an
sauce for some reason.
anti-inspiration. I'm gonna give you disadvantage on a roll. Right, inspiration -1.
There I am.
That's
Barbecue sauce on my titties. Sort of a vine of it. Hey John, speaking of inspiration, can I have one?
Yes.
For,
No.
Crassus. You can also
for
have
roleplay,
one.
Thank.
Yeah.
I'll reappear and I'll say, you know, that went okay.
Okay.
But we should go discuss privately.
Can we bring the mozzarella sticks?
Yes.
Cool.
And then we go to the mansion. And I'll just fill you guys in, basically. Went in there, eavesdropped on the meeting. It was just the Keeper of Tomes and the Admiral. The Admiral somehow is aware that the Eye of Vecna was in Candlekeep at some point, and just came to yell at the headmaster for not informing them about that. He gave them a sending stone for future contact so that they can maybe not have that happen so much. The Keeper of Tomes is fully on our same page as us, though, it seems. He has been being kept in the loop by Thoradin. He knows that the Gauntlet is not really to be trusted. He just gave them a sending stone to keep up appearances, basically. He's aware of Celise. They've met before. And he's aware that the eye's been stolen again. And basically, he's all caught up to everything. And he's got his hands full with a million other things, but he's an ally.
Cool.
I am concerned how they knew, though, the Order. Because I thought we did a pretty good job. Keeping it all secret. Yeah, so I don't know what we're supposed to do now.
Die.
In or out of character.
Correct.
Should we ask Thoradin?
Thoradin
if he's
is
got
here.
Anything for us? Oh yeah, I forgot. Thoradin basically just lives in our house.
Well, doesn't live in it, but
That's
he
nicer
can
than
come
the-
in when he wants.
It's nicer than the room they gave me before.
Also, Thoradin would be basically in the loop anyway, because he's been keeping the headmaster in the loop.
Very
so
true.
It's whatever. He knows what we know.
All of you showing up have been very good for my standing in Candlekeep.
Glad we could be of service.
Say it's mutually beneficial.
Highly.
Keep some assholes from trying to kidnap me.
I heard about that. I didn't.
Yeah, what do they?
I didn't do that.
What did they want with you?
They thought I was someone else.
Should we do PvP charisma checks right now?
You can all make insight checks if you would like. Colin,
Yes.
please make a deception check at disadvantage at this point, because this is like the third time this has happened.
This is like the third time you've almost been outed. Ooh, that's a pretty good insight. That's a unnatural 20.
I got a natural 20.
And you're a bard.
13.
So,
I don't care. I believe him.
okay.
Okay.
Thoradin knows.
Okay, that was always allowed.
I got a 24.
Damn it.
Damn.
That plus 9 to deception.
Wait, Alex, what's your total with the nat 20?
22.
Ah.
With a disadvantage, you got 24?
Yeah.
Fucking.
Alright, I guess this isn't that episode yet.
My goal is to make it to the very last fucking episode, and then just in the middle of a fight.
By the way, I'm a changeling.
Wait a minute. We don't know Colin's a changeling?
No,
Nah,
you don't.
Nope.
Oh my god.
No.
Where have I been?
I don't know, Brian.
Where
Under
have
a
you been?
rock.
Yeah, in
No,
character.
don't say that.
Well, okay, hang on now.
Alex, cut that.
And cut that.
Then you're gonna get
Actual
doxxed.
address. Jesus.
Alex, cut that.
We must find the Eye of Vecna once again.
Right. But
Oh, really? Dope.
No.
Let's go.
We go back to Avernus.
I would assume
Well,
either
maybe-
Thoradin would have intel for us, or
or Celise.
Celise.
Not be dead.
We're going to Muspelheim.
Thoradin.
Which is a good point, actually.
Yes?
Crassus, you should radio in again and let Celise know that the Gauntlet knows that the eye is in play. If she doesn't already.
Okay, and do. Crassus will just sit down at the table, start muttering to himself
Into a
in
box.
code.
In 3 different languages, into
Yeah.
a box.
He just starts beeping in Morse code.
Beep, boop, 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 beep, beep.
Beep, 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 beep.
You hear back from Celise, I'm coming to you.
Oh.
On your
Supposed
left.
to wait a moment then.
About 10 minutes pass, and then she's sitting at the table.
Ah!
She does that from time to time.
Afternoon.
Hello!
Good afternoon. Yes, I'm aware that the Gauntlet knows about everything that happened.
I don't think they know about everything that happened, but yeah.
They know a bit. Pistachio is going to have an auction.
Pistachio's dead.
Ooh.
You mean cashew?
Cashew.
Right. Force of habit. I did
It's
know
a
him.
nut. It's fair.
I did know him. Just as,
Sorry to
just
hear
as
that.
terrible then. Yeah, it's a miserable experience.
Where does one hold an auction for such a thing?
Where do you think?
Avernus.
Yeah,
Back to the
Wandering
Emporium?
Emporium. Mahadi agreed to hold the auction there for a 10% commission on the sale. Currently, the interested parties are myself, Morden Kanan, Tasha.
I used her
Tasha, good
spell.
or bad?
Tasha.
Of course, Archon, and I'm sure that
Yeah.
there's going to be other parties, including the Gauntlet, is sending a representative.
Probably somebody in disguise, but yeah.
No, they're
No, they just don't give a shit anymore.
it's in hell already. Who are they hiding from? Hell? So the 5 of you are going to be my security detail.
Okay.
Alright.
I can't show up with a bunch of constructs.
No, it's a little loud.
I expect whoever buys it to have an immediate exit strategy. Because as soon...
Yes, I expect. I know the Emporium's supposed to be a neutral place, but I don't think it will be neutral that
Oh
day.
no. The Emporium will be neutral. The issue is, as soon as
Well.
they leave the Emporium, it won't be. And that means
Yeah.
5 feet from the door.
Is plane shifting quickly an option?
You can plane shift from within there, and then it's not a problem. That's what I assume most people are going to do. That's what I'm going to do, if I can get it. But I'm also probably going to take it and just dispose of it somewhere.
Better than plain shitting.
Because
Ha!
Alright, sorry.
also, a bit more investigation. We did capture some of the pirates alive, and,
Oh.
well, I say capture alive. We brought a couple of them back from the dead. So we have them
It
alive,
counts.
even if we didn't get them alive the first time.
And they are, in fact, captured.
They are captured, and they are alive, even if we caught them when they were a corpse. They were going to rob me anyway. It was just bad timing. Yeah.
So Cashew didn't know.
No, he just stepped into that golden turd.
Alright.
I suppose we're lucky he didn't try to use it.
I suppose you're right.
How much time do we have? When's the auction?
5 days. So you 5 are going to need to be disguised, because you've made an enemy of Archon.
How did we make an enemy of Archon?
You
We
killed
never
a
seen
bunch
that
of
man.
his-
No witnesses. Living, uncaptured.
You didn't take the bodies with you.
How would he have known it was us?
Yeah, could have been any other.
The same way she
military
interrogated her prisoners just now by
Raise-
bringing them
raise
back
the
to
fucking
life
dead.
and then
Speak with
asking
the
them
dead.
questions.
Ask God.
Yeah, just speak with dead. Yeah.
But they say dead men tell no tales. What is this bullshit?
Well, they can start
Not
telling.
indeed.
They can
It's a
start
spell you
telling
could
tales
cast.
when you can talk to them. Yeah.
Disguises are not the hardest thing. We could probably acquire a spell scroll of seeming.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you
It's a
said
spell
spell
that-
scroll of semen.
I thought he
No,
said that too.
Nope. Seeming. Which, if you recall, was the same spell that the hags used to disguise all of their scarecrows.
Oh, yeah.
At the spa, like all at once.
Yeah, what was fucking Nightman doing while you were being carted away? Shouldn't he have been defending
Nightman?
you?
He
Yeah,
he was
Nightman.
Oh.
he was holding my
Zanef.
spot in line.
But Zanef is supposed to defend you no matter what, but he let you get carted away. He failed his job.
Oh, shit. He did.
Maybe he was wise in doing his job by not starting a fight.
And then he committed seppuku afterwards. Failed his job. Like a samurai.
He is a samurai.
I was absolutely about to kick that door down and start fighting, but
It's fine.
if I die before I save him, it doesn't help anyone. I'm sorry. If I die before I save him, it doesn't help anyone.
There we go. There's
Guardians.
boys.
It's been a
Sometimes the wisest thing to do is simply to observe.
We've stepped, whether we've wanted it or not.
They had
we've
ample
stepped into
opportunities
a
to
war
do
with the
harm
gauntlet.
in the yard, and they chose not to. They didn't even draw weapons. I did not believe he was any real harm. And I was right.
No sense in escalating.
If I drew steel, they'd have cut my ass in half.
Okay, so we'll take a few days to prepare. Where should we meet you?
Meet me, we're leaving now. You can prepare
Oh.
all of you.
Oh.
Anything
Okay.
you could need, I will get.
Okay, I was gonna suggest seeming for disguises. Simple.
Done.
Snap.
Yeah, I assume she can do that.
There is also another requirement for the auction.
What?
You cannot have a proxy, so all of these people are going to actually be there.
Oh.
Oh.
Man,
Wait.
that is
I'm
that's a lot of
scared.
very important people in a tight space.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yes.
Is there a room for these requirements?
If you can't have
Right.
a proxy, does that mean that Joram is gonna be there for the order?
I'm unsure.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a long time. Real quick reminder, Joram is John's former character from our Curse of Strahd campaign. He is, at this time, the head of the Order of the Gauntlet,
Correct.
yes?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Second question.
We've not seen him in character for a very long time.
Can I have a moment of your time in private?
Yes. If everyone else wouldn't mind, can you give me the room for a minute?
Sure.
Okay.
Would you have a way to beat True Seeing? The Order of the Gauntlet almost made me.
Very few of their operatives have that in their equipment.
I just figured our disguises might not work. So I'm sure they're gonna bring someone who also has True Seeing.
I'm looking at the description of this, and this is pretty... it really covers the
True
bases.
Sight is pretty
I mean, that's the point.
fucking solid. That's what it does, though.
Reddit claims that mundane disguises will still work because True Sight can't
Yes.
see through physical objects. Apparently.
Yes, that is true.
There's one thing I can do that would beat it, but it's permanent. I can true polymorph you so that you are no longer a changeling, if you are really that worried about it.
You get to actually breathe fire.
I leave that to you. We don't have to decide now. But that's all I can do to make it permanent and...
Okay, just good to know.
Okay. I do know what it's like to have to hide your nature from people.
Just so I'm understanding this. If I was basically wearing, like, full armor or whatever, so, like, no parts of, like, no skin of my body or whatever is showing, that would technically trump true
Correct,
seeing?
because all they're seeing is clothes.
Yes.
They can't see through physical objects. Also, I think X-ray stuff like seeing through an object, that's a thing. How do
The X-ray vision ring is different from True Sight. That will see through objects.
Yeah.
Wear
But
a
that's
lead
like a
cloak.
One of you
specific
has
thing
that,
that's not very
actually.
common. I have the X-ray ring.
So you
So,
can
yeah.
see through people's clothes.
In a sense, if Colin goes through with this plan, he would be vulnerable to me finding him out, but only if I have cause to use the X-ray ring for some other reason.
Ding, ding, ding.
And you would have to be comboing the X-ray ring and True Sight at the exact same time.
No, if you're not a change, if you're not changed in form, actually, I would probably just see a humanoid skeleton, and I would just be like, all right. Although that might give you away.
Well,
I don't know.
No, because
seeming doesn't change your physical form.
No, changelings change their actual physical
No,
form.
no, no, no. Yeah. But I'm saying if you return to your default form,
No,
you
but
would have a humanoid
so
skeleton.
like what I'm saying is I could get like a witch or a plague doctor's mask
to cover your
to cover
direct
my
snout.
snoot,
You're snoot.
Yeah.
and I can literally walk around as like a plague doctor basically, and
Sure.
no one will be able to tell.
I mean, you don't have to get that crazy. I assume
Don't
in this
be
world they make
suspicious. Don't be
helmets for
suspicious.
Dragonborn.
Everyone can
Yeah.
come back in now. We have more planning to do. Is that fried cheese?
Yes.
Oh yeah, here you go, man.
I can't eat it. But
I
Oh,
hate
okay.
fried cheese.
I always hated it.
Actually, since we're going with Celise, me and Zenith are just gonna wear plague doctor outfits.
Then yeah, I'll do seeming for everyone else for standard humanoids of similar build, so that you know if somebody bumps into you, you don't feel like you're a different size
Yes.
because it is just a hologram.
if everyone is ready, we're heading out now. Thornton, please keep the keeper informed.
Goodbye.
If you don't hear from me as soon as this is over, alert the gauntlet and prepare for the worst.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
We might be dead.
We're gonna die too. in 5 days.
I got a bad feeling about this.
And this is how the campaign ends.
Tune in next week for the finale, where we all die.
A plane shift happens, and you are sitting at a different table in a different room. Is there anything that you think you would need for this? Any special requests?
A lot of cheese sticks.
Chuckles. Okay.
Serious suggestion.
Yes.
I was gonna say, like, if a fight breaks out, during or immediately after the auction,
What do we do?
Some sort of pocket nuke.
where well, nothing that's so extreme, but perhaps some of those prison spheres that you have, let out some beasties, and
Well, I
Chaos.
mean, you can
Let
make
them
that
fight.
your mission for the next 5 days is filling up the ones you have. I can make sure
Let's
you
go,
each.
Kev.
I can make sure you each have one,
that's true.
and I believe one of you has one with something in it.
Hey, how's the dragon aboleth doing?
Dab Dragalith?
Yeah, how's the
It's
Abo Drabble?
more grotesque than it was the first time. It keeps
Oh,
getting
ew.
worse.
Who is the pokey prison ball with something in it?
I don't know which one of you has it, but one of you took one
I don't
with something
see it.
in it.
I think we gave
Nope,
it back.
you did not. You gave back.
It had like a fairy dragon or something, right?
That's right. Yeah.
Yes, I believe that is correct.
Can we
You
take
had
the
a
Abo
fairy.
Drabble on an adventure?
No, too big. Too big. I don't have a bow.
Oh.
I also still have this spell scroll that's just labeled "Summon Great Ape" that we got from our a certain someone in the Shadowfell.
There, you can use that.
So yeah, if shit goes down, I could just summon King Kong as a distraction.
Yeah, you could summon a kaiju as an emergency distraction.
What about Mothra? Can we get Mothra in there?
Argument time. Is King Kong really a kaiju?
Yes.
Yes.
He's just a
Yes.
big monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always imagine kaijus being like
Mothra's just a big moth.
But
Godzilla's
Mothra,
just a
like,
big
looks
lizard.
different. But Godzilla looks like a
I
monster.
don't know. Have you
though.
seen
He's
old
not-
Mothra? Mothra is really just a big
You,
moth.
you don't see like normal lizards like
Gerard,
that look like Godzilla. They're not like
if a
that.
90-foot tall gorilla showed up, we would compare it to Godzilla.
I'm putting a picture of like classic Mothra on the screen right now for everyone. It's in general for you guys. That's just a big moth.
It's just
Correct.
a big old moth on a string.
I just like imagine a kaiju being. They like change the design of the animal at least, but King
No.
Kong is just a big
No.
ape.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
And Mothra is just
Every-
a big moth,
every-
so it's fine.
Jador,
most of the Godzilla monsters
Jador
are
is the only
changed.
one that's like fancy.
Yeah, King Ghidorah is the only one that's really out there. And Rodan.
Which one's Rodan?
The flying
The
one.
dragon.
It's kind of like a pterodactyl,
That
but a
one,
little
yep.
different.
We're arguing
Anyway.
the wrong
Yep.
thing here. You have a spell scroll to summon a very large gorilla.
Yes.
The
Follow up argument.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Clifford the big red dog.
Kaiju.
No. We're not
Oh,
going down.
No.
why?
Celise says, if you would each like to have a monster in a ball, I can give
Like,
those of you that
In a
don't
pocket?
have.
Yeah,
shush,
I'd like a-
shush, shush,
I'd
shush,
like a big red wolf,
shush,
please.
Shush. You're going to have 5 days before you have to be back here for the auction. I can let you just go catch a crazy monster to put inside of a ball, and then whoosh, there you go.
Can we battle them against
Can the
each
next
other?
episode just be the Pokemon
Yes,
episode?
yes, it
Yeah.
can. As a tie-in for our Pokemon Let's Play that we're going to do, that we've done.
Oh my god. We did one already, but we're gonna do another one. I guess this is an announcement.
It is?
Oh
We are?
my
Yep.
god.
Yes.
Cool.
Fine. So, I will give you means of teleporting to places you would like, and each of you will have one empty ball to catch a large or smaller creature of your choice for use in your emergency escape. And that will be your reward for this help.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
one ball each. You each have one Pokeball to use. It will
Copyrighted.
What's a Pokeball?
It will work until you have as many attempts with it until it works, but it only can hold
Call
one.
it a Digiball.
Digi.
It will digitize a monster of your choice. We'll call it a Digimon.
No. I call it a shrinky ball.
I'm calling it a capture sphere because it's a sphere and it captures things.
It's called an iron flask. That's what it's fucking called. It's like a real.
There was an actual item for this, but
Alex, say the thing you wanted to say.
So everyone, we have a special giveaway happening now for the holidays over on our Instagram. We were graciously given some items from Metallic Dice Games. So in order to enter this giveaway, you're going to go on over to our Instagram account. Make sure you're following the Instagram, like the giveaway post, as well as leave a comment for 3 friends to also enter. You will be entered for a chance to win a mystery metal dice set from Metallic Dice Games, as well as a dice case, a 8x10 print of your choice of me as Cyrilla, photographed by Alex, as well as a digital copy of Alex's book, and a special surprise by Dungeon Master John. Our entries will close on December 19th, and we will be drawing on December 20th. So make sure you like, follow, and comment, and get your entries in.
Woohoo! Good luck to y'all.
And as always, even if you don't win, you can always use code Spellbook G10.
Yes, I'm going to be using it for Christmas gifts.
And as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Do hit all the buttons that make the numbers go up, please. Mm-hmm. And leave nice comments and such. And we'll see you in the next one.
Everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye!